Hey,
Awesome.
yeah, Pate. I'm really looking forward to this. It's nice to be working with you again.
Yeah, it's really nice to be working with you. We have been promoting the shit out of it. How many people show up? I have no idea, but even Matt and I were doing emails to the field, um, about the date and the Facebook group, and you know, yeah, I'm excited to work with you too.
Well,
Wonderful.
yeah, it's yeah, it's gonna be wild. I got to tell you something. The stories that are coming in across the board from people in all kinds of companies that are killing it on Facebook and LinkedIn. I mean, LinkedIn is it's like the network marketing big secret that
Exactly.
trying to
Exactly.
keeping it quiet. But anyway, we're gonna have some fun tonight, and I'm gonna try to give everybody so I'm gonna try to inspire everybody and give them some things that they can be doing right away. And our next boot camp, it's going to be devoted to LinkedIn. But everything that we cover about LinkedIn, we're kind of making references to Facebook. In other words, you could do this on Facebook, so you can do this on LinkedIn too. So it's
Sure.
we're gonna
Sure.
we're gonna kill two birds with one stone, and
Excellent. Excellent.
I'm gonna at the end here, I've been working on that 90 days to the top game plan, and we've almost got that nailed down. We've almost got our new websites nailed down, and I'm really excited about what the future holds for us. For me and for you. I really want to. Can you imagine what the growth of your company is going to be like if you get 10 or 15 U's, people like you?
Oh, that is the absolute goal, man. That is the absolute goal. Absolutely. Go hard, go after it. And again, is it just us talking here? Can anyone hear us?
I'm sorry. Yeah. Well. Yeah. There's some people have arrived, so everybody can hear us.
Okay, all right. Oh yeah, but anyway, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm so glad we're giving them something that they can do from anywhere, whether they're on vacation or they're at home in their living room watching NBA finals, and they can be recruiting at the same time, right?
Yep. Yep.
That's the power, the flexibility,
Yep. No, you're right.
and the aimless loop.
Yep. And what I'm going to do is I've put together a a special promotion for everybody that wants to attend my upcoming boot camp.
Right.
So we're going to give them because of you and the relationship we have. We're gonna treat them like alumni and let them participate in boot camp for a fraction of what everybody else is going to pay. So that'll give them that'll give us all an opportunity to start working together while we get the Endless Free Leads program loaded up, and they should both be ready at the same time. But
Okay.
just to be on the safe side, I want to make sure that everybody gets going.
Yes.
I'm just taking a look. I'm recording this, so why don't we just get started, and
Well,
then and at the end I'll just open up the lines and ask questions. The thing that I love about some of the things that are changing is the way between Facebook Live and some of these other features, you can literally talk to people, train your people, do screen captures, screen shares. So the whole process is happening really, really faster. And
right.
you were living proof. You go to Vegas, and but as I was telling you before, that there's an element when it's all about a person's perception of who you are and what you do. So when you're in Vegas, you're happy, it's the whole perception. Man, I want to be like Pete. I want to be like Pete. So you put you put yourself in a mindset where you're always in Vegas.
You're always in Vegas. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get started, and we'll kind of open everything up for questions at the end. And folks, we have two ways to, actually 3 ways to communicate with me. Through text, you've got the Q&A box up at the top, and then over on the right, you got the chat window. And so I encourage you to please ask questions, type them in the question box, and I'll answer any questions before we're done. You want me to demonstrate something? You want me to show you something? Again, I'll be thrilled to do it. And this is, well, Pete and I have a relationship that goes back 6 or 7 years. For the rest of you, our relationship's about to start. And as Humphrey Bogart said in Casablanca, this is the beginning of a wonderful relationship, because for those of you that are trying to build a network marketing business, this is going to be life-changing. In fact, why don't you humor me and type in the box whether you got into your business out of inspiration or desperation, because those are typically the 2 reasons people get into network marketing: inspiration or desperation. I'll be perfectly honest, I got in out of desperation, looking for something to do, but it only took me about 2 weeks, and desperation turned to inspiration. So type in the question box, inspiration or desperation, and we're going to, before we're done, for those of you who type in desperation, that's going to change. Now, what I'm going to be sharing with you tonight is something that not only everyone can do, but everyone can do it fast. And when you bring somebody into your business on Monday, it can duplicate by Wednesday. And the people that you brought in on Wednesday can be bringing in their friends by Friday. Now, my gift to you for participating in this, we have a special download, my social headhunting 4-step blueprint for fast results. It's a free download. It gives you an overview of what I'm going to be going into in a lot more detail here. But what you're going to learn in that report is where to find the highest quality, perfect prospects for your business. We're going to introduce you to 4 social networking laws that you must follow if you want to become a top earner and a master recruiter in your business. We're also going to give you a little bit of information in that document as far as why LinkedIn now beats Facebook for prospecting and recruiting. And again, we're going to dig a lot deeper in our presentation tonight. Now, you're about to see what everyone is calling the next evolution of social media lead generation for network marketing professionals. It's going to revolutionize how you cost effectively generate quality leads. Because, my friends, leads are free. Leads are free. You can easily connect with ideal prospects, build personal relationships instantly with people on a global level on Facebook and LinkedIn. What I'm about to show you is going to blow you away. If you want a lead generation methodology that anyone can do, that's affordable, and nothing beats free leads, that's fun and easy, that is global, and that really works, and I say it works fast, this is it. Now, over the last 10 years, because of the internet, network marketing has gone through a radical transformation, but not necessarily in a good way either. Nowadays, everyone's got a system lead capture pages, autoresponders, contact managers, online presentations, etc. But for most people, it's simply not working for them. What used to work in building a network marketing business no longer does. There are three challenges facing you and every other network marketer out there. One, how can I cost effectively generate high quality leads of qualified prospects who are truly interested in a home business opportunity? Because I want you to think about this. When you bring somebody into your business, historically in network marketing, what do we ask them to do? Make a list of your friends, and then we want to go out and we want to talk to our friends. And then once we've gone through our warm market, once we've gone through our friends, then we have to go talk to strangers, and that's when we need high quality leads. Now, what we're going to share with you tonight is going to enable you to first connect with your warm market, but not in the traditional way where you invite them over to your house or you call them up and you go over to their house. No, we're going to show you how to connect with these people on Facebook and LinkedIn and literally have them asking you about your business. So the first part of that becomes fun. Now, once it's time to go out and start talking to strangers, you don't want to buy leads. You can literally connect with high quality leads who are interested in a home business opportunity. Next, how can you quickly connect with these people through social media? And third, how can you build a personal relationship with them so that they get involved in your business? Well, I've solved all three challenges and so much more. Now, why should you listen to me? Pete knows why, but I'm just going to give you a little bit of my credentials. 23 years ago, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula and methodology that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Since then, I've trained or shared the formula and methodology with hundreds of thousands of network marketers around the world who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. People started calling me the father of social networking, and they started calling this the Max Method years ago. Now, I've made millions of teaching network marketers how to turn their personal profile into a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. My track record of developing social media 6- and 7-figure income earners in network marketing is legendary. My mission in life is to help everyone with a strong desire to succeed become a top earner. Anybody can do this. Now, social networks are a great source of free leads. Any one of those social networks has people on it that you can be talking to, that you could connect with. But there are three things that make a social network great for prospecting and recruiting. First, the profiles. The profiles of users contain information that helps you identify a good prospect in advance of contacting them. Second, a method of communicating with other users on the network. Now, all of you are engaged in texting or live chatting, and it's this method of communication that is so important. And third, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire population of users for prospecting and recruiting. Facebook and LinkedIn have all three of these features. In fact, they give you direct access to more people than you will find on all the other networks. Facebook clearly is the world's largest social network with 2.07 billion users. Facebook has added 70 million users since last June. I'm looking forward to them coming out and announcing new statistics sometime in June. 95% of Facebook users are mobile. 99% of Facebook millennial users are mobile. And 64% of users only log in from a mobile device. LinkedIn, well, that's the world's largest professional networking site with over 550 million professionals in over 500 countries. and they've added 50 million users since last June. 63% of them are mobile, and they have a big push to get more and more people using their mobile app. Look at this statistic. Every second, LinkedIn is adding 2 new profiles. Well, that means that every day, 172,800 new LinkedIn profiles are added. Every week, 1.2 million new LinkedIn profiles are added. Every month, close to 5 million new profiles are being added. We're going to show you a little later just how significant this can be. Now, LinkedIn lets you easily connect with people on 3 levels, whereas Facebook lets you connect with everybody. Well, the first level, your connections are the equivalent of your Facebook friends, the people that you're directly connected to. Then the second level are the connections of the people on your first level or the friends of your friends. The third level are the people that are connected to the people on the second level, or the friends of your friends, and then there are people in groups. But they really want you to subscribe. They really want you to pay. And if it ever comes to paying, the feature that you want to buy is their business feature. Now, that'll cost you $60 a month, billed on a monthly basis, or you could pay for the whole thing for a year and it'll be $47.99. However, both are changing all the time, and you can prospect and recruit on both for free. It's not unusual to wake up in the morning, you go onto your LinkedIn page or your Facebook account, and you go, whoops, it's changed. They don't tell you, it just happens. The game is changing again. And I have to tell you, these changes are going to make it easier for you to build your business. Social networks are becoming more popular because of their mobile applications. If you don't have Facebook on your phone, you're missing out. And if you don't have LinkedIn on your phone, you're really missing the boat. In the last 3 years since Microsoft bought LinkedIn, they have added over 65 Facebook features to the point where LinkedIn is now Facebook for professionals. Facebook and LinkedIn's mobile applications enable you to conveniently text with perfect prospects everywhere in the world. You can conveniently text someone wherever you are and whenever you want, whenever it's important to you. Did you know that it takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email? But it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. And 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building can now be done on your mobile phone. You can't set up a Facebook or LinkedIn account on a mobile phone. You have to do it on a desktop or a laptop. But once you've done that, everything else can be done on your mobile phone. Now, Facebook and LinkedIn offer you the easiest, cheapest, and fastest ways to sell anything because of the access they give you to so many people. Social selling on Facebook and LinkedIn has influenced network marketing and every other type of business. It's changed the 3-foot rule. You know, when I got into network marketing back in 1995, the 3-foot rule was if there's a person breathing within 3 feet of you, they're a prospect for your business. In 1996, I went on America Online. And as soon as I sat in front of my computer, I go, oh my God, the 3-foot rule has changed. When you're sitting in front of your computer, you're within 3 feet of the entire online world. And back then, AOL had 36 million people. Well, in 2009, Facebook added mobility and they added live chat. Both of those at the same time. Does anybody remember MySpace? In 2 years, Facebook went from 300 million users to 600 million users as a result of those 2 changes alone. Sucked the life out of MySpace. Now you can connect with more perfect prospects for your business easier on these social networks than any place else. In fact, you can talk to people that will anywhere in the world and make a sale in only 30 minutes. The top earners in your business will tell you that if you want to be successful, you must talk to 5 people about your business every single day. Now, you can easily do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in less than an hour by texting with other people. Now, if you really want to be wildly successful, you must talk to 10 people about your business every day. You think she's happy? And you could accomplish that on Facebook and LinkedIn in an hour, again, by texting with other people. And if you want to go to the top of your business in the next 90 days, by the end of August, you must talk to 20 people about your business every day. Other people are doing it. And you can accomplish that on Facebook and LinkedIn in less than 2 hours a day. Now, the thing is, you're not glued to a laptop, you're not glued to a computer, because you take your phone with you everywhere. Best part about what I'm sharing with you is it's not technical and it's not complicated. All you need is a simple free profile page to be connecting with perfect prospects for your business in seconds and begin a conversation. Bob Tyler drives a truck. And in our first private coaching session, we changed truck driver to equipment relocation specialist, and we added entrepreneur to his profile. He sends me this about 3 hours later. Can't believe this. After calling myself an entrepreneur in my profile, I had 3 old friends call my brother to get my phone number. They all called me wanting to know what I was doing, and I sold all 3 products. I love this. Now, he has never had this kind of success in his life in network marketing. And so I said, Bob, post that on your Facebook timeline and step back. So he does it. He ends up with 25 likes. He ends up with 37 comments. And he started to talk to those people, and he sells 8 of them his products. So the important thing is it's not about likes. It's not about comments, and it's not about people that are following you. It's about conversation. It's about you reacting and responding to somebody that likes something that you did and start a conversation. Now, Gennady Venduta is a network marketing leader with 23 years of experience who came to the United States with his wife Agnes back in 2016 looking for a simple duplicating social media solution to build his business. They had purchased training programs from dozens of the top 40 social media trainers in the marketplace. And after that, they came to Miami Beach and spent 4 days working with me. They went back home and we did a boot camp in Polish and Russian. Now, I'm not showing you this because I'm trying to impress you. I'm showing you this because I want to impress upon you what you can be doing, and more important, what members of your team can be doing. He sends me this. 57 people in their business in 2 weeks right after boot camp. He thought it was going to take him 6 months to do it. He did it in 2 weeks. And as far as his team duplicating, two of his leaders broke every record. They brought 20 people in their first week. And that was back in 2016. Well, in 2017, he changed companies. And in 6 months, he became the fastest growing leaders in their company in Europe. And I thought, he was on a roll. But this year something happened and he changed companies again. And the good news is you all are with a great company. You've got great leadership. I'm not going to get into the reasons why they left their last business. But that's not going to happen with you. You're in a great company. You got great leadership. You got a wonderful opportunity. So they started all over again with brand new people. And in their first week, they brought 47 people in. Their first week. 3 weeks later, they had over 300 people. I understand they're close to 500 now. And they're using Facebook Live and Google Hangouts. They did a Facebook Live. They had 5,201 views in 1 hour, and over 300 people wanted information about joining his business. The audience, the reach that you have with people on Facebook and on LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is adding video. And in no time at all, you're going to be able to do LinkedIn Live. I don't speak Polish, but we did a training. We did it live, and they had over 5,000 views. People were typing in Polish. I had no idea what they were saying. He was translating. Okay? And I just got this on on Sunday. Okay, so it took 2 months. It took 2 months for them, using the strategies and the information that I'm sharing with you. It took them 2 months to make it to Diamond. Now, the fastest growing top earners in network marketing today will tell you they owe their success to social networks like Facebook and LinkedIn. They've got teams of people enrolling their best new customers and distributors. They're doing it in less than an hour a day, and their new recruits, they're doing the same thing within a few days of their business. But no one's really willing to tell you how they're doing it unless you're on their team. Now, you all are blessed, truly blessed, because in most of the companies that I work with, a leader keeps it in his group. He's not interested in sharing it with other leaders in other parts of the company. Over the summer, I was in Las Vegas at an event. I've been training these people for about 7 or 8 years. In fact, 30 of them are now $1 million earners in their business. And people are coming up to me and they're going, Max, everybody's walking across the stage. Everybody's talking about Facebook, but nobody's talking about LinkedIn. How come? And I just reminded them, I said, look, if I told you that I know that there are 11 CPAs in and around the Jacksonville area that are looking for business opportunity, if I told you that there were 50 school teachers who would absolutely love your product, love to get into business with you, and they're just a click away from you in Philadelphia, you're going to get up on stage and tell everybody? So here you've got Pete, who's done it. He did it in another company. He's having a ball with it here, and he is opening up the floodgates to everybody. And I have to tell you something. I'm thrilled, and you all should be thrilled too. So I'm going to show you how these people are doing it. I'm going to show you how Pete's doing it. And more important than that, I'm going to show you how you can do it too. Because I want you to think mobile. Because once your Facebook page is hooked up, 99% of what you're going to do is going to be done on your mobile phone. I want you to think texting, because texting is the way you talk to people. And please do me a favor, do not text when you drive. And third, I want you to think video. And I want you to think big. Because today you could send a video presentation to someone in live chat. You can build your business anywhere in the world. You could be in Florida, connect with people in the UK, connect with people in South Africa, connect with people in Mexico. Anywhere you want to build your business, you can do it. Just have to take into consideration time zones. Now, first, you can instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, and close a sale in less than an hour a day. And here's where it gets exciting, because the process easily duplicates. Your new recruit can immediately bring in 2 of their friends. And it gets better. Their new recruits can immediately bring in 2 friends. And if you want to go to the top of the company, okay, what you're going to do is you want to build a team of 10 business building partners who commit to talking to 20 people a day. It takes you 2 hours. 20 people a day between now and the end of August. And those 10 people that are going to become part of what we call your inner circle, they can bring in 2. And it continues to duplicate. Now, Facebook and LinkedIn users are texting with each other every day. Texting is just like talking. Texting, it's fun, it's convenient, it's flexible, it's completely stress-free, and it's a way to talk to people, increase sales, and eliminate rejection. And I have to warn you, it's so much fun that many people report that it's addicting to talk to people this way. And with so many choices of people to talk to, there are no excuses why you can't text or chat with perfect prospects every day and make sales. Facebook and LinkedIn applications will enable you to text with people where you are, where they are. Now, most network marketers trying to make money on Facebook and LinkedIn are so focused on the fact that it gives everyone easy, direct access to so many people around the world, they forget that Facebook was created as a social network, and they blatantly try to sell their stuff to everyone. They also forget that LinkedIn is a social network of professionals that has only recently added live chatting features, and they blatantly try to sell stuff to everyone too. If you've been on either one of them for a while, you know what I'm talking about. And the truth is they fail. They fail miserably, and many get their accounts suspended or closed, or they get slapped and they go into Facebook jail. Now, most of the people on Facebook and LinkedIn are just not interested in what you're selling. They're online for their own reasons and do not want to have to filter through masses of online promotions. And yet a significant portion of the people using Facebook and LinkedIn would buy what you're selling if they knew about you, if they liked you, and if they trusted you. Facebook and LinkedIn provide simple tools to search for perfect prospects, connect with them at will, and make sales every day. I tell you what I'm going to do. If there's anybody that wants me to look at their Facebook pages or their LinkedIn pages, just type your name or your Facebook URL or your LinkedIn URL. Put them in the question box or the chat window, and we'll bring up your page and we'll give you some ideas as to what you can do to improve them, okay? Because most people don't realize that the settings on Facebook as well as LinkedIn restrict your visibility. And what you really want to do is you want to open it up so that everybody can see you. The more people that see you, the more opportunities you're going to have to talk to people. So you're looking for people, you got the search window on top for Facebook, the search window on the bottom for LinkedIn, and that's how you find people you know, and that's how you find people you want to know. If you know in advance that someone is a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you develop a relationship with them before you talk about your business, you're going to sell to more people. The contents of their profile, broadcast loud and clear who they are, what they want, and what they do. You could identify perfect prospects for your business by the contents of their page before you connect with them, before you talk to them. You can qualify them during a casual conversation by the way they answer some simple questions and know if they need or want what you're selling. You don't need a crystal ball. You just need to be able to read and pay attention to what people say. Now, you must remember that there are rules and codes of conduct and terms of service that you must follow when communicating with other people on Facebook and LinkedIn, or they'll terminate you. You got to think relationships first, sales second. Now, leads are free on Facebook and LinkedIn. You don't need a blog. You don't need to spend money on getting traffic. You don't need to spend money on advertising. In fact, you don't need to spend money on leads. You don't need to spend any money on anything. Your Facebook profile is all you need. A simple profile page on Facebook and LinkedIn, an hour or two a day, and you're golden. Now, today, LinkedIn beats Facebook for prospecting and recruiting, hands down. LinkedIn has become the social network of choice of successful network marketers in every company, but nobody's talking about it. LinkedIn has the best searching and filtering features of any social network. Their live chat feature is every bit as good as Facebook's. They save conversations, and their live active status makes it easy for you to pick out the people that you want to talk to. Now, LinkedIn was originally a repository for resumes. People put their resumes up there because they're looking for a job. So right away, you have more personal information on a business nature. You've got their work history right in front of you. Better information about a person on LinkedIn than on Facebook. Recruiters, headhunters, and human resource managers used to love LinkedIn. 90% of recruiters have hired someone through LinkedIn, and then Microsoft comes up 2 years ago, buys LinkedIn. Actually, it was 3 years ago. They added the live chat feature. They added so many Facebook features that they don't like it anymore. Why? Because their prospects can now talk directly to human resource people. They can find their own jobs. But network marketers are falling in love with LinkedIn every day, and you, my friends, are going to fall in love with it too. Remember, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends, and by Friday, those people are bringing in their friends. And when your new recruits experience immediate success, they get excited, and they stay in your business. Now, the real key to success in your business on Facebook and LinkedIn is to first realize that only a certain percentage of the people on them are predisposed, eager, ready, and willing to talk to you, buy your products, or get into business with you. So instead of wasting time reaching out to a bunch of people who will never buy your products, there are simple ways to find and perfect ways and means of attracting the people who want to buy your products before they're contacted by your competitors and they buy from them instead. It's a numbers game. Now, when you first begin prospecting and recruiting and marketing, you got to qualify your prospects in order to find the people who are open to listening and responding to your message or opportunity. Now, if you've got a capture page, if you've got some kind of an automated system, an automated funnel, and you've been spending money on traffic or advertising or marketing to get people in that funnel, save your money. In fact, add up all of the money that you've spent on traffic and advertising since the beginning of the year. Okay? You've been spending it for 5 months. Take that money, break it down on a monthly basis on what you've been spending, and then multiply it times 7, because that's the amount of money that you're going to save the rest of the year. Because you could find your own prospects. You could pick people, make that connection, qualify them, and put them in your funnel. Qualify them, ask them some casual questions, and close the sale with the people who clearly need and want what you have. And then bada bang, bada boom, your new distributor can duplicate the process within 24 hours. The law of numbers works in your favor when you know in advance that someone needs and wants what you're selling. Once you're connected, it only takes a few questions to move someone through the qualifying process. And when you ask the right questions, you can filter down through all of the people that you could conceivably talk to, and you could make more sales faster. Now, if you already have an existing Facebook and LinkedIn profile, you can be attracting customers and business builders to you later today by following the formula and doing a few things. So one thing I'm going to suggest you do is change your profile picture. Change your profile picture. Just put up another one. And when people react and respond to the picture change, start a conversation. Hey, I'm glad you like my picture. What are you doing these days if you know them? Or if you don't know them, it's, hey, I'm glad you like my picture. What do you do? After making a post, Sherry heard from 6 people, signed 3 of them up into the business. By the time she was done, she signed up 5 out of the 6. If you're starting from scratch and you don't have an existing Facebook or LinkedIn profile, my formula will empower you to talk to more people within hours of creating one. You know, I used to tell people you had to get about 400 or 500 friends on Facebook before you could expect to see any kind of viral activity, and not anymore. Not anymore. I've got people that are signing people up in their business with less than 100 friends. Now, my formula is the easy rejection-free way to connect with your friends and make sales every day. Brian signed up 7 people, 1 a day, when he first started. The formula is an easy rejection-free way to connect with complete strangers, because nobody has to spend hours, hundreds of hours, learning how to do it. You just do it, talking to people. Let's keep it simple. My formula is behind the success of many of the top earners in every network marketing company. It's the foundation of my new social headhunting playbook, which you now have. 4 C's equal big bucks. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. So we're going to dive in a little bit. We're about to release our Endless Free Leads mobile program. It's an upgrade over our previous training programs, and it's all about Facebook, it's all about LinkedIn, and we've added 2 components. We have a fast start, finish strong strategy that will get you literally talking to people and making sales from watching that one training. What you can do is just change your picture. That's one of 6 action steps that you can take that will get you talking to people. And then it's all about creating a page or adjusting the page that you have, connecting with people, communicating with them, and closing them. And we've added another component for some of you that have been through my classes before: duplicate. Now, let's talk about creating your profile. What you're going to do is you're going to reverse engineer its content to appeal to your target market, to your target audience. Fill in every section, stand out from the crowd, tell your story, not the company's story. Project the real you and be the person your prospect would want you to know. Now, let me explain why you don't want to promote your company's story on here. Because you're not going to sit back and wait for people to find you. What I'm going to show you how to do is proactively go out and connect with people that you know in advance need or want what you're selling. And if you think you're the first person in your company to reach out to these people, you're wrong. If you think you're the first network marketer to reach out and talk to these people, you're wrong. And so by putting all your company information on your profile, where it's easy for people to see, you reach out to a stranger, they look at your profile, and they go, oh no, not another one of those. Oh, please. So keep it about you. The second part, connect with the people you want to talk to. You're basically building your list, but Facebook and LinkedIn have built the list for you. First, you're going to reach out to the people you know, your warm market contacts. Then you're going to connect with the friends of your friends, and then you can easily connect with complete strangers that you want to know. Now, just because someone's a friend of a friend doesn't mean that they want to know you or hear from you. So you have to be selective. See, it's easy to connect with complete strangers who appear to be your best prospects. Make new friends instantly and bring them into your business as a customer or a business builder, and you can do it in less than an hour a day. Now it's all about communication. Talk to people. Chat with people. Text people. In the process, you're going to identify perfect prospects, qualify them with questions, discover what their problems are, identify their needs. People will tell you more things in live chat than they would tell you if you met them in a Chamber of Commerce meeting. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So focus on the other person. And as you begin talking to everyone, you want to know the answers to the following 4 questions. What do they do? How long have they been doing it? What did they do before? And what prompted them to get into their profession? The answers to these questions can reveal if they're a potential business builder who will want to work with you. Ask simple questions to learn more about everyone. Is there a problem that can be solved by working with you? Do they have a need for your products? Do they currently use similar products? Are they interested in making more money? So if you only talk about your business with the people that need and want what you're selling, you will never experience rejection. If you are shy, if you are an introvert, that is going to change. And finally, close them. Talk to 5 to 20 people every day. Use your company tools, your videos to present your business. Make a sale every day, and then take your business to the next level by getting your new recruits to duplicate the process and help them make their first sale. And if they're reluctant to post something, then you post something on the page for them. The more you have in common with someone, the easier it's going to be to connect with them on any social network. You could be in the same profession. You could like the same social activity. Having things in common with other people make the connection process fast, easy, and fun. The more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. Having direct free access to 2.7 billion people on Facebook and 550 million professionals on LinkedIn means nothing if you're talking to the wrong people. By applying simple attraction marketing principles to your Facebook and LinkedIn activity, you can be making sales immediately. And I'm talking about right after this, or I'm talking about tomorrow. The more selective you are about the strangers you contact and talk with, the more successful you're going to be. The more information a person provides about themselves on their profile, the more open they are to connecting with a stranger. Your Facebook and LinkedIn profiles can become lightning rods, magnets that attract like-minded prospects to you every single day. Jeanette, building a business. She owns a salon. She's going out there. She's talking to other salon owners. After 2 private sessions, she became the top recruiter in her group. 2 months later, I wanted to know how she was doing. She sends me this message. She's signing somebody up every day. By May 7th, she already brought 7 people into her business. 6 more are lined up and ready to go. How long does it take? She enrolled somebody in Brazil within an hour of meeting them. Again, I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to impress upon you what you can be doing. Suzanne became the #2 recruiter in the National Wealth Center. I was working with her in October and November of 2015. And literally, within 60 days of putting all the pieces together, she became the #2 recruiter in her company. I had the pleasure of meeting her. When I found out the company was flying her in from the UK to Orlando, I told her, hey, I'll drive up to see you and buy her lunch. And when the owner of the company found out that I was going to be there to see her, he called me up, invited me to, gave me a hotel room, and I did a training to the leadership on Friday and Saturday. And while I was there, I was delightfully surprised to find out that the #1 recruiter and the #3 recruiter had been through my boot camps like 4 years earlier. 11 months later, she became a 6-figure income earner. Earl connected with 14 people, sponsored 9. That's a 65% conversion rate. And those 9 people turned into 35 in 2 weeks. 90 days later, he had only enrolled 27 people, but he had a team of 430. And by the end of the year, he had a group of almost 700 people. Marissa went through our December boot camp, and she ends up with 13 new recruits in 10 days. And Sonny proved to his upline that home parties work. His upline insisted you got to do it. Go to someone's house. You got to talk to them. So he does a home party. He lives in Minnesota, recruited somebody in Vegas. They did the entire home party online. 8 people attended. All 8 signed up. 7 want to be business builders. In 2 weeks, he had 30 people in his group. When people see how easy this is to do, it's not the typical go-to-meeting thing that people's perception of network marketing is based on their previous experience. For faster business growth, talk to people with large circles of influence, bring them into your business, and help them bring in their friends. To be successful, all you have to do is connect with the right people who need or want what you're selling and talk to them. You can create an avalanche of new business on Facebook and LinkedIn with your phone right now. Have people lined up to talk to you about your business at will, on demand. So, if you know who you're looking for, it's easy to locate perfect prospects for your business. Professionals, mortgage bankers, lawyers, sales reps, doctors, dentists, chiropractors, nurses, trainers, athletes, people who share your experience, your work history, people who share your passion for particular things. Realtors, business owners, fitness instructors, speakers, trainers, social media experts, entrepreneurs, coaches, and other network marketers, affiliate and internet marketers. There are millions of them on these sites, and nobody's making any money. And it's easy to pick those people out. People want to work from home, customers for whatever you're selling. And now, when you do that searching, the profiles come up now. The green dot means they're logged on to a desktop or laptop on LinkedIn. The green donut means they're connected to LinkedIn on a mobile phone. You can locate power prospects that fit the exact demographics of who you're looking for in any area you want to promote your business. You pick. Minutes from home, anywhere in the world, business interest, income, age, gender, religion. It only takes minutes a day to do this. You can locate perfect prospects everywhere in the world, and now you know if they're online. The keyword search is going to be your favorite tool. The searching features on Facebook and LinkedIn have both changed, and they're going to change all the time. On Facebook, they just don't work so well. But the searching features enable you to filter down through those billions of people or those millions of people and connect with the people that you want to connect with. The keyword search on Facebook is dramatically changing. The words have to be used in proper sequence to get results. So if you search for people over 50 years old who like Jim Rohn, you get results. If you did a search for men over 50 who live in Dallas and like Jim Rohn, you get nothing. But if you search for men over 50 who like Jim Rohn and live in Dallas, you get results. One easy way to search for people who live in a particular area. And then behind the picture, you got thousands of people who live in Vegas. You look at the picture, you look at the contents of their page, and you can tell in advance whether or not you want to talk to them. People live in Orlando. People live in Hong Kong. Leads are free. People live in England. People live in London. People who like fitness. People who like to travel. People who like health. People who like investing. People who like use your own choices. Now, the all-new LinkedIn keyword search is going to blow you away. People, you can look for people by profession, but about 3 months ago, we did a search, people looking for opportunity. Now, on LinkedIn on Monday, you had 682,528 people that were looking for an opportunity. By Thursday, the number had increased by almost 19,000 people. Now, some of these are new profiles, and some of them are people that were on LinkedIn who just, hey, maybe they wanted to change jobs, or maybe they got fired. Looking for an opportunity. Remember, we're talking about keywords. Looking for opportunity. Looking for an opportunity. On Monday, 477,960. By Thursday, they increased by 7,497. Looking for a new opportunity. You get different results. People looking for new opportunities. People in sales. 43 million people. Break that down. People in sales in the United States. In February, you had almost 20 million. They added 1.3 million since February. People in sales in Dallas, 561,928. 3 months later, they've added 63,000 more. People involved in fitness in February, 6.2 million. In 3 months, they added 62,000. People in fitness in Las Vegas in February, 25,349. They added 2,500 in 3 months. People in fitness in the United Kingdom, 502,000. They added 30,000 new ones since February. People in fitness in London, 83,000. They added 7,000 since February. In fitness in Hong Kong, they added 1,000 since February. Now, you can talk to lots of people on any social network every day. If you're a serious business builder, you must talk to at least 5. At least 5. You want to be successful quicker, it's 10. And if you want to go to the top of your company by Labor Day, it's 20 people a day. Talking to people on Facebook and LinkedIn is easy. You could end up on the phone with all of them. However, if you don't know how to qualify your prospects and close the sale, it's one huge frustrating waste of time. By asking simple questions, you can easily and efficiently bring new people into your business on a daily basis without having to deal with 1,000 objections first. Remember, it's not what works, it's what duplicates. Glenn signed up 3 people by Thursday, and he had 5 more people looking at his business. And again, when your new recruits experience success, they get excited. Kelly can do it every day. And John signed up 5 people before boot camp started. So what if you could walk into a room filled with 400 people and know in advance who would be interested in your business by the contents of their page and their activity? What if you could walk into that room every day and walk out with a new customer or a business builder every single day? Guess what? You can do it on Facebook. You can do it on LinkedIn, and all you need is a profile. So if you're not having the results that you're looking for, that you want, there's 3 reasons. First, the reasons are obvious and easy to identify, and they're very, very easy to fix. The first reason is your page, your profile. Your profile. It could be, the settings could be off, you could be invisible, or you could have it all filled out with information about your business, and that's going to turn strangers off. Second, the people you're contacting. And third, the way you talk to people. You know, when I worked with Suzanne in our first private session, I could see that she was talking to the wrong people. She was talking to everybody. She wasn't filtering them. In our second session, I could see that she was saying the wrong things. She was telling everybody about her business opportunity before she knew enough about them to find out if she was interested. In our third private session, we really got to the heart of the matter. The thing is, she didn't know how to sell. In fact, I asked her, I'm interested in your business, sell it to me. And after 5 agonizing minutes, I stopped her, and then the rest of that session, I showed her how to identify, how to find out if the person that you're talking to has a need, and then show him why he needs what you have. I recorded her big aha moment, and she was off to the races. Lewis went through our boot camp in February last year. He came back in December. When he started, he only had 6 Facebook friends. By December, he's got 3,000. He was at the lowest level in his company when he started, and now he reached the ruby level, and he's reaching up to triple diamond. Never had that kind of success before. Charlie went from social media challenge to cloud 9 or 10. We did a private session. We opened up his settings so that he was more visible to people. Kind of stepped him through the whole process. And lo and behold, we made a post. He hears from somebody he hadn't talked to in 40 years. They ended up talking on the telephone. He ended up signing him up in the business. Mark met somebody on LinkedIn. They met 2 days later. We signed her up in the business. Rosie Gonzalez came out of our boot camp, and 1 year later had 15,000 people in her business. Al Roberts, 3 people his first week. He couldn't believe it. 1 business builder, 2 customers. He says it's like fishing. Terry, outrageous success. 7 new recruits in 4 days. Since starting boot camp, he signed up 4 people. First week, got 3 more. Rob, we changed a picture on his page. He hears from an old high school buddy, signs him up in the business. His ideal candidate, his ideal prospect is a fitness instructor. 6 days later, he reports back, I just signed up a gym owner filled with fitness instructors. Stephen Green, his first month, brings 4 people into the business. Brings 1 person into the business who brings in 12 of her friends. By the end of the month, he's signing up multiple people. Folks, this is not hard. This is easy. They're very simple things to do. You can connect with perfect prospects to talk business at will. Mark Davis makes a post, got several replies, signed up 3 people. Joe Pareca, in a private session, we changed some of his filters so he was visible. He ends up hooking up with someone that he was the captain, co-captain of their junior high school wrestling team. They ended up talking on the phone, signs him up in the business. Jason came out of boot camp and had 10 sign-ups in 1 week. He signed up 20 people during boot camp. And Dan Parks had a couple of sign-ups, a couple of people in his business. When he started 2 years later, he's got an international business with 2,800 people. Now, what I'm going to do is let me take a look at some of the questions here. I'm going to move these over so everybody can see. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about a special, my next boot camp. And I'm going to give you I'm going to type it in the chat window for everybody to see. Okay, so we've got inspiration, Isaac, desperation. And we're going to come down here. Mike, desperation. Christine King. Change this. Everybody can see this. And over here, Danny wants to know, when approaching people on LinkedIn and they are network marketers, they are trying to tell me about their deal. You're absolutely right. So here's what you do, Danny. When you reach out to LinkedIn and they come back and they hit you with their deal, what you do is you do what we call the LinkedIn sidestep. We have a Facebook sidestep too. What you do is typically they send you a link or something. What you do is you just say, yeah, man, that's really interesting. Thanks for sharing the information. And then you get away from the subject by saying, well, so how long have you been doing this? What did you do before? Or, man, that's really neat. That's really interesting. What other network marketing companies have you been in prior? Don't discuss the business opportunity. Discuss them. A lot of times you'll say, well, how long have you been doing that? And they'll come back, I've been doing it for about 6 months. Really? What did you do before? Oh, before I used to drive a Federal Express truck. You still doing that? Well, yeah, I'm waiting for this business to kick off. Well, how's that working for you? Okay, so let's see. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over here to Facebook. And well, this one's easy. All we have to do is click on the link. And over on Facebook, we'll look for Christine King. Again, if any of you want me to look at your pages, just the easiest way to do it is send me the link. Now, Christine, it might be necessary because there's a lot of Christine Kings here. So if you can see yourself, let me know which one are you, or if not, tell me what state you're in, and I'll be able to find you that way, okay? Let's go over here to LinkedIn. Okay, Peter. Okay, now we'll come down here. Okay, so now you've been working for Beltone. Wow. 20 years. Happy anniversary. All right, now what you want to do, Peter, is first and foremost, we need to start doing some things on a regular basis. But let's see. See, contact information. Let's take a look. So right now, all I can see is your LinkedIn profile. They've added birthdays. They've added some other features that you could add. And if you're looking at people on LinkedIn and you don't see the connect, if, let's say they only have InMail, you go over here to the More button. See here, you can follow. Well, they've got the connect button here. So there are easy ways for you to put yourself out there. But the other thing is, in addition to working for Beltone, what you can do is you can create another profession, okay? Because you're also an entrepreneur. You're also an internet entrepreneur. And so what I'm going to suggest you do, and we'll help you do it in boot camp, is create a whole other entry here. You want to start posting on a regular basis. Now you got 208 connections. And you can easily make new friends on a daily basis. Let's go over here and look at Christine. And Christine, I'm just going to unmute you, make it easier. If I don't know whether you're in a position to talk. Let's look in the chat window and see. Okay. So I am in Washington State. Is this you right here? So we'll go over here and let's just type in Washington. Okay, so I guess that is you. Or is that you? Well, okay, so let's take a look at this one. But you say you're not in Viseo. Okay, now, number one, you really should have a follow me button. Number two, we can come down here, and so it appears like people, you've got your settings set up. I'm not even sure this is you. And so what you do is when you post things, it's all about having people like it, respond to it, and be so good they can't ignore you. Steve Martin. You got 101 characters, Christine. You could you could do a lot more with that. Okay, so here, let's go here and look at your contact and basic information. If you've got this filled out right now, you're invisible. Work and education, okay? Global internet entrepreneur. Well, again, you want to take this out. We come over here to places you've lived. We can see where you are. By letting people know where you're from, connects you to more people. Contact and basic information. Whoa. This is huge. Now, you may have all of this filled out, but your settings are off. Family and relationship and details. And, of course, I can come down here and I can see all your friends. In fact, I can see some of the folks in boot camp. Some of my coaching students are there. So there's a couple of things that you can do to increase your visibility, and then it's all about conversation. And you definitely want to hide your friends. Okay? So let's look at Peter. Oh, we did Peter already. So let's look at Isaac. Okay, Isaac, same thing. Number one, you want to add a follow me button. Over here, your intro. An affiliate marketer who loves to help others succeed. Earn and help others earn, learn, earn, and succeed. And, okay, people can like, comment, and share on your page. But see now, it's all about conversation. So here you had 5 people that like this that you could be talking to. You come down here, turn $20 Bitcoin into 6 figures. Info. Okay? So this is a classic example. You got all these people that want to know what you're doing. All these people want info. Now, Isaac, let me come over here and ask him a question. Isaac, I'm unmuting you. I don't know whether you're in a position to talk, but this is the kind of thing that you want to see. Okay, in other words, people are going, "Hey, I'd like some information." Now the question, of course, is what happens? What happened? Did any? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I sent them information about my offer.
Okay. And have you heard back?
Well, some of these folks are part of our team. We kind of use a group team activity approach. So some of them are actually a part of our group that to help drive my, offer deeper into Facebook, if you will, if that makes any sense.
No, that's right, but you're missing something. Okay, number one, what you need in order for you to beat the Facebook algorithm and make sure that more people, because less than 6% of the people that you're connected to will ever see what you post, but if you get 10 people to look, so it looks to me like you got 10, okay? But you've got to have, the comments have got to be 4 words, 4 words, and they have to be typed, not copied. So if you have 10 people, Okay, everybody's saying, "Hey, give me information."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what you want is what you want is you want them to say something. 4 words like that sounds interesting. Tell me more. Something like that. The other thing is when a stranger asks you to do that, what you want to do is don't be in such a hurry to send it to them. What you want to do is you want to private message them and say, "Hey, I'd be happy to tell you all about it, but I'm curious. Why would you be interested in something like this? And what do you do?"
Mm-hmm.
If it was going to cost you $100 to send that link to people, you'd be real selective about who you gave it to, right?
Yes.
So find out who they are. And why would you be interested in something like this? What do you do? And listen, I'd be happy to send you the information, but would you mind telling me why you're interested in this and what do you do? And that will go a long way to ensuring. Now, if these people are all your friends, okay, see, here's the deal. If you're going out and you're trying to talk to people that you don't know, okay, so let's go over here and see what we can find out about Isaac. Okay, worked at internet marketing, and let's start here with contact and basic information. Man, right now you're invisible. If you put your birthday on here, on your birthday, by the way, when's your birthday?
9/22.
Oh, okay, so you're a Virgo. All right.
Yes.
Okay, but, okay, so right now, you've got elements here that when you fill them out, you will be visible by more people. Right now, it's only visible to your friends or the friends of your friends. We go over here for family and relationships. What's your relationship status?
Married.
Okay, well, listen, your wife. Okay, so I'll tell you right off the bat, you start spending a lot of time on Facebook, you better have married in here. Okay, I'm telling you. I'm just telling you. You start spending time on Facebook, and honey, listen, I'm married. I mean, I can't help it if all these lonely women are writing to me. I'm married, and it shows. We come over here for details. See, this is where you haven't. It's like you're walking into a room filled with 1,000 people, and you could walk up to the people that you know in advance would be interested in your opportunity because of what they have on their page, but they don't know anything about you.
Right.
You fill in these blanks, and under work and education, again, fill this thing out because you want 10 people talking to you, 20 people a day. Now, this looks really nice, okay? This looks nice. It looks like, but you have to measure activity. So you could have 10 people or 13 people that are liking it, but if they're all members of your team, this is killing you when you reach out to a stranger because they're going, okay, you're not the only person on Facebook or LinkedIn that is pushing any kind of cryptocurrency. So they take one look at you and go, oh no, not another one of those people. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So a little less about the company, a little bit more about you. Now let me ask you a question. What did you do? What's your profession before you got into this business?
Education, actually. Teaching and then administration.
Perfect. Do you know I know $11 million earners in network marketing who used to be school principals? Okay? Now, we could go over here on Facebook and we could say, show me all of the people who like school principals. Okay? And you would be surprised, but most of these people are going to be school principals. All right? Now, you go over to LinkedIn. Did you know that school principals are in the top 10, I think they're 4 or 5 professions that experience high burnout? So we go over here and we could do a search for, actually, we could just type in, well, yeah, school principal. So you have 1.3 million school principals that you could be talking to on LinkedIn. You think maybe you could find 15 or 20 that might be interested in making a little money on the side?
Yep.
Okay, now we come over here. And how about teacher? How many teachers do you think are on LinkedIn? You got 7.7 million teachers. Now, let me show you a trick. We put teacher in there. Let's put looking for opportunity. Bum, 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 bum. You got 28,000 school teachers that are looking for an opportunity. Now, if there's anybody, I need to go back to that list, and I want to see how many. Who said desperation?
I did.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Okay. So, are you feeling desperate now?
Not so much.
Okay, good. Because I'm telling you, Isaac, when you put all of this together, you are gonna go to the top of your business, and everybody is gonna be going, what are you doing? How are you doing? Now, in other companies, I got to tell you, in other companies, you'd be driving everybody crazy, okay? Because you wouldn't be telling anybody. But I'm telling you, I've seen what happens. Remember, you're all doing this. So, for some reason, Facebook couldn't come up when I did this, but and I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name. But here, okay. The man on the top of the mountain didn't fall there. Okay. I like that. And, okay, see, now we come down here. Now he's got activity. So this activity is something that once you start posting and once you start doing things, that it works just like Facebook. Now, let's come down here and look at his background. All right. And, okay, entrepreneur, home business coach. Now, just so you're aware, we come up here and we type in coach. And there are roughly 1.8 million coaches. And believe it or not, most of these people, anytime you see health and wellness coach, network marketing. All right? And you can go and you could take a look at their page, and there are certain things that you could look at and you could actually pinpoint, this person's a life coach. You could look at this person's profile and know in 30 seconds, you would know whether they're successful or whether they're just putting themselves out there trying to generate some business. Okay? And so you can pick out the people easily that you want to talk to and the ones that you want to avoid. Now, I'm in the process right now of new website, new programs, and so what I want to do is I want to talk to you. My Endless Release mobile program is coming out. This is our home study course, and we're in the process of doing something very, very special for all of you, and you could thank Pete. Literally, all of you are going to have access to this when it comes out. And so this is the Bible. Okay? Start fast, create, connect, communicate, and close. Okay? You're all going to have access to this. Now, we have our Endless Release courses. We also have boot camps where you're going to work and you're going to spend 2 days with me, 2 weeks with me, We also have advanced classes, advanced trainings, and we have personal coaching. But what I want to do is I want to talk to you about boot camp, right? Because my next boot camp starts on June the 12th. And I want to invite all of you. I want to invite all of your friends, everybody on your team, because I want to turn this into a Mint Builder boot camp. Okay? Now, if you go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp 2018, everybody else is paying $397 to attend this boot camp. Our goal is to help everybody in boot camp make 5 sales before you come out of boot camp. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put in the chat window. You know, I'm going to do it here so everybody can see it. I'll have Jeremy white it out. Go to here it is, http www.maxsteingart.com/bootcamp 2018, all right? When you get there, use the promo code 300 off. So instead of spending $397, you're going to participate in boot camp for $97. All right. Now, I just want you to tell you, $97, we're going to have 5 sessions, and each session runs 2 hours. Okay. So that's 10 hours, plus you'll have access to me during our day sessions. We got 12 sessions a week. Now, during 5 sessions, you're going to learn how to attract perfect prospects and recruit the cream of the crop, leverage attraction marketing to generate leads and get them to ask you about your business. So, how to create a winning profile, brand yourself, how to connect with perfect prospects, how to communicate with everybody, and we're going to have live sessions, how to close more sales in less than an hour a day, and then throughout the entire boot camp, we're going to be talking to you, we're going to be working with you. In some cases, we'll actually log into people's accounts, and we'll help you throughout the process close sales. Our Ask Max schedule, I will be live every morning at 9 o'clock for those people that are out in Seattle. It'll be 6 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the afternoon might be a little bit better for you. But you can log on during any of these times and just let me know you're here, and I'll answer your questions. I'll chat with your prospects, okay? So these are live prospecting sessions. Nobody does it, and you can participate for just $97. Pete, I wanted to show you this, the 90 Days to the Top game plan. We're turning it up. It's basically a 4-step process: preparation, pre-launch, launch, and event. You're in a business that revolves around exposing your people, your prospects, to the business. It's an event. An event can be a webinar. It could be a call. It could be a Google Hangout. It could be a teleclass, whatever. We're going to step everybody through this process. I also do personal coaching. Well, we're back where we started, only now we know that Isaac went from desperation to inspiration. Now, Chris also said desperation, okay? So let's come over here and let's see. Let's find Chris. Let's unmute Chris. And I unmuted him. Or if you can't talk, Chris, just type in the box. Has this changed your desperation situation? It typically does. He may have gotten called away. All right. So here's the deal. Let me just bring that back over here so all of you can see it. Now, as soon as you register, let me just say this. that we have a welcome to boot camp document that's going to give you 4 or 5 things that you can do immediately. It looks like Chris is unmuted. Chris, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Good. So,
Sure.
did we change your? You still desperate, or you think maybe you're a little inspired?
I'm inspired. I've probably been doing a lot of listening to Max in the last 4 days. So my holiday was to spend it with Max. So I actually had signed up for your boot camp, but circumstances didn't allow me to be on the live stuff. So I was listening to all your recordings, reading your material, and pretty excited about trying to get this stuff going.
Okay, so all right, so if you've already been through my stuff, you were still desperate?
No. To begin with, before I started in all this stuff.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Chris, I'll keep my eye out for you. In fact, please, let me know when you get on these sessions that you're in Mint Builders. Let me know you're working with Pete, okay?
Sure will.
And what I'll do is I'll make sure, we devote extra time. The thing is, if you have even a clue as to who your ideal prospect would be, we've got a scripts book that pretty much covers just about everybody. But if you come up with a profession that you're a little tentative about talking, just let me know, and I'll create a script for you. Well, what's your background?
I am a minister, so I've been doing that for a long time.
Let me throw a little inspiration at you before we go, okay?
All right.
Okay, so you come up here, and we'll type in minister. See, talking to people that do the same thing you do. You've got 486,000 ministers. We come over here. We have pastor. Now, if you've been a pastor a long time, that really makes it easy. You got almost 400,000 pastors. I'm coaching a Catholic bishop in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Okay, and it's funny because I told him, I said, I should be paying you. I should be paying you because he's got 5,000 friends, and every time he posts something, he gets hundreds of responses, hundreds of reactions, but there's absolutely nothing on his page about the fact that he's a network marketer. So now he talks to the pastors, the priests that are responding to his posts, and he just pick one. And he starts a conversation with them, and he just asks a couple of questions. He's got 100% sign up.
Wow.
But of course, hey, he's the bishop, okay?
That's right.
He's the bishop. So
I get it.
So so a person's perception of who you are is going to determine that. And I'm going to give you one more. For those of you, we've got a birthday strategy, and I'm just going to come over here and demonstrate it. Wishing somebody a happy birthday, starting a conversation, can literally re-energize a relationship you're having with somebody that can turn into a new business partner. So what you do on a daily basis, and this is going to become part of your daily routine, and I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to come back over here. So you go to your homepage, and can't even begin to imagine. So what I'm going to do quickly, because I'm exceeding our time, I'm going to go over here, and we're going to look at Google. We're going from Google to Firefox, and I can't even begin to guess why It's not coming up. But what you do is every day when you log on to Facebook, here we go. There is always a way around any situation. Now you can be in 2 Facebook accounts at the same time on one computer. You just have to use different search engines. So you see right over here, this is birthdays. Now, if you wish somebody a happy birthday, just click on that. If you wish somebody a happy birthday on their birthday, okay? You wish somebody a happy birthday on their birthday, your message gets buried with everybody else, okay? So what you do when this pops up, okay? All these people are having a birthday today. Now you come down to the bottom, see upcoming birthdays. All right? So now these are people that had birthdays yesterday, Saturday, Friday. You will have better results writing to somebody that you missed a birthday. Hey, Paul, man, I'm sorry I missed your birthday the other day. I hope it was a wonderful day spent with people that you love. And then you ask a question. If you know them, it's what are you doing these days? If you don't know them, hey, I've met some wonderful new friends on here. What do you do? Start a conversation. You get more conversations going before the birthday. But come down here. These are the people that are having a birthday today. Then we come down here. These are the recent birthdays. Now, this is tomorrow. And you go out 4 days. That's tomorrow. This is Wednesday. This is Thursday. This is Friday. So you start on Friday. And now every day you come up here, you do the 5th day. You could go back. This is 4 days, 3 days. And what you do is you wish somebody an early happy birthday. And you just, what are you doing these days? Starting a conversation ahead of their birthday. I can't tell you, I've got thousands and thousands of success stories from people that are doing this. Now, think about this. These are people that you know. Or, somehow you're connected on Facebook. We can come down here. Now, LinkedIn, I love this. Look at this. Poor Sherry. So you come down here. Now, these are later in June. So, you don't need an excuse. I can come, Sandy Cohn's birthday is later in June. I could wish her, I say, hey, Sandy, I see you're having a birthday later. And start a conversation. So all of these people are having a birthday in June. You come down here, it gets better. You don't have to send July. So this looks like, is this Mike Walker. So the bottom line here is this is just one of 6 easy strategies that you could use to start a conversation. And it's all about conversation. Everybody is out there teaching, well, you do these posts, you do these, engagement. If you're a network marketer, it comes down to one thing. It comes down to conversation, okay? End of story. Talk to people, qualify them, discover what their needs are, discover what they want. And so I'm going to put this back over here. Go to maxlineguard.com/bootcamp 2018. Use the promo code 300 off. And you all can participate in boot camp for $97. And our goal is to help all of you make 5 sales before the end of the month. Now, for those of you that are super, super ambitious, as soon as we release our 90 days to the top game plan, some of you might want to take advantage of that. But I am thrilled and excited to be working with you. I'm going to see if I can. Pete, I unmuted you if you want.
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
Well, I was happy to hear that we've got some inspired people here. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's exciting. Great to hear that.
And what we'll do, Pete, in addition to the boot camps, what I'll start to do is once a month we'll do some kind of a live private session where I'll share with everybody some of the newest elements and some of the newest features that you all can be using to build your business. One of the I'm not. Oh, I see it. I'm logged into Katie's account. It's not mine. But let me just show you one last thing, and because I'm in her account, I probably shouldn't do it. If I wanted to wish her a happy birthday, you got this little camera down here. And if I click on that camera, okay, what's happening here is it's hooking up right here. So what you can do, all right, what you can do is you can take a picture and send a message. I mean, this is so hot. Or you can make a video and send a message, okay? And this is brand new. You can do the same. You can use this on LinkedIn in a different format. But the bottom line is it's all about communication. So, Pete knows, and Pete knows, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you. And Pete, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're gonna have a contest, and for the person that signs up the most people in June in your company doing this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them no charge in my next 2-day top earner retreat.
Terrific.
And that's $1,000. Okay, that retreat is going to take place at the end of August, and so the person, and Pete, I'm going to leave it up to you. You tell me, because you're the guy. The person that signs up the most people in December, in the month of June, will get a seat, actually 2 seats, so they can go with a friend or they can go with a team member. And
Terrific. Terrific.
All right, and I'll want to wish all of you a wonderful night. Again, it's maxsteingart.com/bootcamp, and the promo code is 300 off, and you'll get a document that'll give you some things that you can be doing right away, and share that with members of your team. It's open to everybody in Mint Builders. And anything else, Pete? We good?
No, sir, we're good. Thank you so much for your time, man. I appreciate it.
All righty then. We'll talk to all of you. We'll see you online. And let me just let me give you a couple of other things. If you want to get on my daily webinars, just go to www.maxsteingart.com/webinars. So that's how you get on my daily webinars. And also, HTTP www.youtube.com/free leads. That's my YouTube channel, where we're constantly putting up really great trainings. So until next time, best of luck to all of you. Best of luck in building your business. God bless. And we'll talk to you real soon.